podcast of 2019. Just gotta plug my camera in here real fast. I'm sorry, 2018. As we get ready to start 2019, trying to finish up the month strong. There we go. Got the camera on. We're playing some even Paladin today. We are up to rank 3. As you can see, the deck has gone 17-5 for me in the last 2 days. Really picked up quite a bit of momentum. Actually, it was like 1 or 2-0. So it was like before I started. But definitely a strong deck. I listened to a lot of the casters talk, from the recent events, and they all talk about how they feel like even Paladin is one of the strongest decks in the current environment. And after playing it for the last 2 days, pretty much nonstop, I have to agree. Definitely feels like we're lagging a little bit, though. Not quite dropping any frames, but connection speed is a little off. I can tell even when I'm dragging a little bit in Hearthstone itself. So this might be a shorter video today. I was playing around with my settings a little bit last night, trying to make it so it wouldn't be as choppy, as laggy. In terms of, I kept getting that encoding overload error, so I tried turning my graphic settings down a little bit, and that did not seem to help. This is actually pretty bad. I should take the other one. Yep, I should have taken the other one. So I think we have to do this, that. Yeah, we kind of messed this up a little bit. So I'm over here screwing around with my camera, trying to make sure I get that working right. Alright, this will help a little bit. But we're still in deep trouble, because this guy shouldn't be on the board. We also haven't drawn any of our good 4-drops. Yep. Now, this is going to suck a little bit, but I don't exactly have a choice. know he's just sitting on Vile Spine. Yep. I really need an equality right now. Not another Blessing of Kings. I guess I'll make him play his Vile Spine, but yeah, we're not winning this game. This just got off to a bad start and only went downhill from there. Yeah, because here comes the. Yeah, I didn't even need it. Yeah, Paladin's definitely one of the decks that's certainly had the longest run of successful options. You know, it had the Murloc Paladin for a while last year, and then Odd Paladin and even Paladin in some respects have been very very strong. Odd Paladin, even Paladin took a hit when they moved Call to Arms away, um, and then Odd Paladin became the go-to choice, and even Paladin became sort of that off-tempo like meta choice because it just seemed to have some answers for some of the better uh, top meta decks out there, and it kind of still seems to be the case now. The nerfs to that took Odd Paladin down a little bit, that took Druid down a little bit, have kind of pushed Hunter and Rogue closer to the top, and even Paladin, for the most part, does pretty well against them. The last game, notwithstanding, but it certainly does have a pretty good success rate against those decks. Now that's a card I haven't seen. If you're holding a dragon, gain taunt and divine shield. Alright, well we know he's holding a dragon. The question is what dragons is he playing? Twilight Drake and some of that stuff? What's he going to coin out? The sword? Scaleworm. As much as I hate to burn a Consecrate here, it seems like the best way to get rid of both of these minions at the same time. We can Pyromancer Equality later. It's just going to be hard for me to build a board behind those guys if I just went like Corpse Taker or something like that, and he's got some type of silence. Ooh. This guy's not an actual dragon, though, is he? Oh, he is a dragon. Okay. So he just lowered probably the Silver Sword to a 6-cost weapon then. When when that expansion first came out with the Silver Sword and stuff like that, I was very big on even Paladin. I thought it was a very strong deck, and that wasn't even the most optimum way to play it. You take him out. Take the Glass Knight. You take him down. I could have kingsed my Corpse Taker. I was trying to hold that off for a little bit, but that seems to have been in vain. got options for next turn now. We can Kings the Harpy and True Silver Champion. Yeah, there's his Silver Sword. Okay. It's going to make this a little bit more challenging. He might want to have to go after the Harpy. He didn't. It's okay. That is okay with me. Oh, that's even better. So we Kings him. And then play him. And we see if he's got a Spellbreaker. And we could be looking at Equality Avenging Wrath for the win. Incredibly strong combo. Just pick off a couple of low life minions then and put 4 or 5 damage directly on the hero. I mean, if he can't get rid of the Harpy, he's looking at, does he have an equality of his own? Yep. Okay. There we go. That's pretty good. We're going to do this, this, and this. Destroy his sword. Take him down to 7 health. We're not in any danger of taking too much damage here. And we're probably going to set up the Equality Avenging Wrath for the win next turn. Alright, so it won't be for the win. Actually, yes it will. Because I got lucky and I drew the Pyromancer. 2, 4, 6 is 10. And there we go. Trying to get... Oh, yay, quest. Trying to get over the hump here and get to level 2. It's the highest I've ever been is level 2, and that was almost back at the beginning of the year, before the current calendar, before the year of whatever we're in changed over, using prior sets. A lot of Odd Paladin, a lot of Jade Druid, that kind of stuff. So it'll be interesting to get back up there, close out the year finishing strong at least, rank 2, and then can make a push to get even higher next month. We need some lower cost cards this time around, please. The Harpy sucks getting drawn. You never want the Harpy in your hand, obviously. It's the only Wind Fury trigger you have for your Corpse Taker, so you never want to get the Harpy in your hand. You have a couple of guys for options for Taunt and Divine Shield and whatnot, but you only have one Wind Fury option. This is going to be a problem. It's all right. Might Pyromancer Noble Sacrifice to do some damage. We'll see what he puts out here. He went Firefly and a new dagger. And we're going to do this. It hadn't worked out so well for me last time, but we're going to try it again. Because, well, sometimes you just never learn. You can keep doing all these trades because all he's really doing is just running his life total down just the same as mine. Okay. Pyromancer Consecrate seems. I'd have to coin to do that. Let's coin first then. Coin Pyromancer Consecrate. That's fine. He just keeps chipping his own life total away. Oh. He's got to do something about the Harpy. He can't just let me push all that damage through. So I'll have to trade or Vile Spine or something. At least that's what I'm hoping for. He did not. He's just trying to push damage through. I would have loved to put more damage on him, but he's obviously looking at potential fatal with Leroy there. So I had to push him damage through. See if he's got the Fan of Knives. Hopefully he doesn't have the Fan of Knives. He just has Van Cleef. Perfect. That's perfect. Because now, ooh, that's even better. But no, we can go that on you. Let's put this guy out. Let's take him off the board. And we should be in great shape. Yeah, we're good. I can Kings him and gain a whole bunch of life back. And that should do it. Oh, he did find a vile spine. One, two, three, four. Oh, now he just made that easier for me. And that's one of the strengths of this deck is just how versatile it has. Just multiple ways to win. You're stuck behind a big board like that, and then you're just equality avenging wrath, and you clear all their guys and put enough damage there. A quality pyromancer, quality consecrate, whatever combination you happen to you know have in your hand and have available to you. Uh, Equality really does exactly what its name implies. It just brings the game back together, makes it more balanced, and or just tilts the game right back in your favor, makes everything equal again, and then you pushed through your damage, usually for your big finish. So we're trying to see if we can get the rank 2. This deck has done very well against like Spell Hunter and Master's Call Hunter. Death Rattle Hunter has been a little more challenging. It really depends how many of their Death Rattle triggers they get. When they play an egg on 3 and you're like, okay, it's not so bad. And then it's like Terror Scale, Play Dead on 4 or Cube, Coin Cube, and then like Play Dead, Terror Scale the next turn. And they just have like 6 minions out. And you're just sitting there going, I really wish I had, you know, Pyromancer Equality or something right now because I got nothing. So, well, we're not going to get any information just yet. There's an Urgent Protector. We'll have to take this slow for a turn or two. Turn 3 is usually the turn where you know for sure which version you're playing against. Sometimes it's just hero power. Candle Shot turn 2. Let's see what he coins. It's an egg. Oh, Master's Call. Okay. I'll save that for his next weapon. Yeah, sometimes this combination here, while it seems trivial, is just a good way to just stick a minion on the board, so then you can have something around to like Blessing of Kings. Yep. Okay. We are going to get rid of that. And I want to take that beast off the board as well. I don't want to let him build too wide, and I want to keep his beasts off the board before his scavenging hyenas and stuff show up, which is another way that this deck can very strongly build. Okay. That guy's not a big deal. Let's get a secret. I like this one, this auto defense matrix. Master's Call just runs an endless supply of beasts for the most part. Not really any traps or anything you have to worry about. Or them playing Spellstone and getting a whole bunch of wolves out pretty fast. they do stuff like that. They play a lot of low-cost little beasts. Okay, let's think about this. That seems like a good combo. His best answer here is Rexar. Rexar doesn't get rid of the Crystal Smith. That works too. And there's an equality that I don't need. So let's get out of Greymane. And we're just going to press our damage advantage and set up that dino size if we can. Oh, here comes Rexar. Yep. It's okay. We're okay. All right, we're just going to do that again to see if we can't get a minion to stick. He's got 2 cards in hand. You know, he can build a beast. There's only so many combinations of stuff he has to work with, so I'm not too concerned about it. That's interesting. And he's got Wind Fury, huh? Okay. Well, then we're doing that. And then we're doing this. And we're taking him out. Yeah. He's just going to play a whole bunch of... Yep. Yep. Now he's just going to keep trading these guys in. Burning through his whole hand. And attacking and building up a giant hyena over there. That was an unlucky pull. He's got 3 more lynxes there. I guess we'll have to waste it and find out. See what he can do. I have to make sure he can't just play another lynx and just keep picking guys off and keep making that hyena bigger. Otherwise I'm going to be dead in a turn. I mean, he can throw out... I think he's got 3. Yeah, 3. That can do 8 damage max. He can build up a bigger hyena and have like 20 attack, but it wouldn't be enough to kill me. Unless, of course, he happens to find that crap. Well, we're pretty much dead. That was just an incredibly lucky build-a-beast he got there. It's because I said I wasn't worried about it. And we'll slide back. Damn. Alright, so we got Odd Rogue again. I don't want to play Kangor because he'll just kill him and he'll just hero power and kill that guy. Not a good start. Yep. Alright. Well, with Rogue, it's always about just weathering the storm for a turn or the first 4 or 5 turns, and then kind of letting them gas themselves out. Sometimes they can, pull Myra's and get a whole big hand again. That's cool. That's fine. We're still in good shape. That's not as cool. I can kill that guy, though. It does mess up his curve if I do that. I probably could have Kangored. Damn it. I did that wrong. Alright, so what I should have done there was Kangor first, then attack. I would have gotten extra healing back, and I would have used all my mana and had the right minions sticking on the board that I wanted. Whereas now, yep, and then he's going to attack the other guy, and then I'm going to be behind. Damn it. I have no idea. It could hit too much face. Could just be a complete whiff. Do I have to gamble on it, though? Or do I just Pyromancer Kangor, make a minion, and hope that they live? Let's do that and hope some people live, and then we can tar them. It's gonna hurt. That sucks. Okay, he can do all that, but that's not a whole lot. And that'll stick a little bit. And then he can trade. There's a true silver champion. Or I can go minion Spike Ridge Steed. He's only got one card in his hand. That would certainly slow him down, which I think is the right answer. Because that'll have to absorb 2 of his attacks. Van Cleef absorbs the 3rd. If he does it. And then really the only damage I take on face. And I just kind of buy myself another turn. And he loses at least 1 minion in the process. Oh. He's going to go for the route that gives him more damage. Okay. And Van Cleef gets bigger. 9, 12, 17, 19 on board. Now we have to ask ourselves, do I just push face and hope something lives? And I'm going with yes, and hoping he doesn't draw something that can kill me. Because if he just pushes me down to like, 4 health, and that's not like Leroy. Alright, he was smart. He was smart. Come on, equality. Corpse Taker. I think we're going to do this and try and take some of these guys off the board. Yes. That should do it. Oh. Well, I don't have anything with charge. Consecrate for the win. An Argent Protector. 5, and Leroy would only be 11. I think we're going to sneak out a win here. 4, 7, 9. Yeah, we win. Whew. Luckily, that screw up with Kangor did not cost me. And there's the Consecrate. I won't even play it. I'll just kill him with that guy. Alright, so we're up to 4 again. I would just like to be the Black Knight again. End my year kind of where I began it. It's not too much to ask, right? But it's already 2 o'clock, and I do need to get to the post office. No Lich King, no Spike Ridge Steed. Those are better cards. I will admit, too, I do like going second better with this deck. Being able to coin on turn 3 into a number of your 4 cost cards is typically very advantageous. Ooh, secrets. Let's find out which one we got. Wandering Monster. It's kind of what I always assume it is. But that's cool. Like coining a guy with kings on turn 3 and having like a 5/5 or a 6/6 is incredibly strong. Oh, he's got the bow. Well, we're not going to coin this game. We're just going to get rid of his bow. I'm sure there could be a Rockdalar or something a little later, but I'm worried about right here, right now, and sticking some minions on the board. That could be a freezing trap. I have a feeling we're about to... could be another wandering monster. Could be an explosive trap. Let's get that guy out of here quick. And let's find out if he's got the Spellstone. Which, if he does, is going to be a little bit of a problem, not going to lie. Yep. So what's the best we can do? I think we do that. And we take one more of these guys off the board now. And then Avenging Wrath next turn. He's going to hero attack and take that guy out. Not good. We're in a not so good position. Spike Rich Steed is interesting. That would give me a 3/7. Trade, attack, trade. So that would stop up all three of these guys. These are all traps. Let's try it. Let's try it. Please no Hunter's Mark. Please no Hunter's Mark. That was the one thing I didn't take into consideration when I was coming up with this strategy. If he's got Hunter's Mark, that is going to be a lot less damage absorption. He does not have Hunter's Mark. Yep. Wow. That was all he did? Because he knows I can't attack. Can't attack him. You've got a guy with taunt in the way. So now he has to force the trades. Except now it's not as clean of a trade. Because I was able to take out his other dude. He's got a kill command. Okay. It's okay. We are okay. Ooh. We'll deal with that in a second. I don't want to attack yet because I don't really want him having extra minions on the board. He's already played 2 Wandering Monsters, but that's a whole lot of other traps. That's like every trap imaginable at this point. And he's got more wolves. Well, we do the only thing we can do. Yeah, one of them's a snipe. And that'll probably give him the Venom Strike and the other little shits too. It's every trap you could possibly think of out there. There's not really anything I can do about it. Yeah, we lost this game. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Unless Zul Jin kills his own guys. Yeah. Just because I'm curious. Let's see what dudes we'd get. Oh, okay. All right. That's going to wrap it up for today. I do have some chores to get done around the house before old New Year's Eve festivities start rolling around. So thank you guys very much for watching. Of course, keep following me on YouTube and Twitch. And have a happy new year, and we'll see you in 2019.